Kochame. But when of you mean a gbenin call abia suma. Boni. Ken clean shida. Okay, fine. No. And the moment they change Nigeria. And the more waga me wana Nigeria. Shida bele. Ha wache. Ka kwashon fe. Mine wo. Eja kan mene ko bote fe no ka gameji wo me fe yin wo gan weda wo noji o noji o maywe. Ka wo bote fe ni wo ywe gan. Wo hie banyam. Ni le ake no chumo na chu. Na kahi achu lolo no ha ebale na kan. Wo kenkle ni madashi. Akashi aha wo hie banyam. Ni maha amele huake wakai won sole oha amelolo ene shishije keke shinuncho ke wo ba fe ni bi wujin je ma na mi pe ya blochi ma fe noni ji enyo ji akashin ken number bi ele be sani ma bo amani ni ngo ji akashin in the Methodist Church Ghana October neno afemi the director of PR like Oba PR mancheni the director of PR and Ecumenical Affairs ejimi kwa ke o we director keke da bi ejimi shesane and a big deal for me ejake I also for it omo 1005 your Methodist Church ni kun abanya wo amete mokome sinyumo enami mobo ni director on ka ba ha ka me ni bana yi 7 years 10 years ken ya shi intuni ahun ya Charterhouse ni nu church me o 2022 a ordain me o kanyu we ha mi ne ke gbe na na fi ake isani ken ba bi e ma ha cheme ale ni amele ake ame bi ye ne ke gbe na na ye bi ni agbene kemba shi agbene face nke nu pa e mo baba ni wabanga no moe no ni huni chano ji eten ji akashi bosses ne nka me tuning almost 15-16 years ye Charterhouse she small money wo yo he wo yola no ni yo nu fe wo bageche sanonu no nkengbe na ma fi blog of you no ni yo mi ji ameke mi yin sojogba ahun ya yo software ke da bi yen makwebo no nyi esipon aha mi lole aha mi atale wa meke mi yin sojogba ewo imami jemi ni wote Ife ni wote ile Ife asoma manche na bi emami lenche ba ke yen mami papa ji Ooni of Ife the 49th Ooni of Ife
the late Ooni of Ife Oba Adesoji Aderemi
Imamini
for 50 years and I'm a grandson.
Yeah, thank you. Listen carefully. You banuga. You dey ake 3 years on by you. Eni ewo ni wote ganshia ni ameke kemba no sofo hunjimi ale ake ka atumo fe mo ya shimi ka atumi maba. Ni ha men na shiwo akelele maba. Ne woni mbakaje August mi ntawo kanti kokko yue akoko amate fi o aba aketeba fete manna numwe ni mahale she ye she ko secret ameken kai numu ake eba wo ameshiko shi amehin nkwele we mo na yue pepepe mi yue nye cho ami nye gbe we ke da bi kenkele e ka me ye mfoni nke ni bi e ba le eja ka bogwa ye shi ami ni sanfejin behe aken kaibo akon wa machine shi ame ba sumo ni bo ofe Ga Mantse ko kenkle no ba saje mo ha me ni oba kwena sa sanfejin ni apenteje me ni ke mo ko ba me won ni akemo ataje na ke ofuni apetejen anokwa amenami she ake obaje me ewa kemba ni ba mo nani ni kaibo shiwo no wa me ake osaoba no ba kwa me ko ena kan hu ewo I can't I just delivered the message from Ife.
Okay.
And I cannot come and deliver the message from Ife without coming to introduce, which means your son, right here to you. So I would let him say a few words about himself, what he has done in this nation and all that, and then we take it up from there. Finally.
Thank you very much, Reverend Hedwig. Your Majesty, thank you for seeing us. It's a great honor to stand with you, with my team. My name, as I said earlier, is Iyiola Ayoade. My mom, the late mother, why she went to Ile-Ife in the first place, was the 9th born of the late Ooni of Ife, Oba Adesoji Aderemi. He ruled as Ooni of Ife for 50 years and passed in 1980, after which the Oba Adesoji Aderemi, who also passed before Oba Wusi that we have right now. With Your Majesty, I believe you have met because I saw some videos of the two of you at in Ile-Ife. About 30 years ago, work brought me to Ghana. I mean, as an expatriate working for a company. Somehow love kept me. And I've been here since that time. And together we formed a big marketing communications group, Charterhouse. And we do events, we do advertising, television production, and all that. And interestingly, we operate from Kanishi. We've been operating from just across the road for almost, how many years now? About 20 years when we built our headquarters here. So this is home for us also as a company, and it's a big honor to meet you. My mom passed, and I took a few of my friends and colleagues. We went to Nigeria in August. After the big celebration, we decided to do a small tour around the ancient city of Ile-Ife. We went to the palace, we went to various places. Madam Hedwig, before we left Ghana, said to me, I've read somewhere that the Gans and Ile-Ife they are connected somewhere, so she wanted us to visit all the places. On Sunday, it was rainy day, just like this, and we decided that no. People were tired, but she said no. Eventually, we got to the palace. From the palace, they took somebody to send us to a place called Ga Compound. As a young person, I knew of that story, but I'd never physically visited the place. And we were elated eventually when we met the people, and some of them said they had even met you personally, Your Majesty, and that you had visited them and all that. So they brought a message that how do we foster relationship between the source and the Ga Traditional Council. We said, well, what we can do are messengers, and we'll be able to deliver the message to you. We are here also as a business and in a position to enable and facilitate anything Your Majesty desire to do in that direction. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Oba Adesoji wanda na husi ni wonchon bene no ken sile ko ohane ayiko ke hagbe na ni biane akehale keje Methodist Church Solia keshi Yehowa denche anye ni enye famo enajin kutuba ni hine akele ngene bine ema enye ni ehe abase namo keha le eweku gama mu fe ke Ghana ma mu fe ka bene nwe ni achone ke bene no ne akejole ni enitumo ahwere neve kane ni ekpe ni anale akeshin menegbine kikadangbenyo ba ekpe ni ekleje fe Iyiola,
Your Majesty.
I think that you have come because you and I have to do that project.
Yes.
So, in fact, you were actually led to go and see it, so that you and us, will do that project. Do you know where you went to? Do you know the name of the place?
In
Aga Iko. That is the name. Aga Iko. Numunai was there. We were all there. So we have to do this project. And it's not a big place, but a small place. But that is the source. Lived in Ife for more than 200 years. So, though we are from Israel, this is where we lived for a very long time until we dispersed in Kenya. So it's a good venture, and I believe that you would partner with us to do that. Coming to Charterhouse, you know that you have a lot to contribute in this house. Yes. In fact, you should come and set up a studio in this house and start working. Because there's a lot that we can do, you know that. Film has become a tool of communication, and we must impact, our youth, we must impact our lives, we must impact society. And like our mother said, the Ga state has evolved, and is growing in leaps and bounds. And it is small now. That Otinto always says that it's baby steps. But when we begin to make those manly steps, people will understand that we will go out of our way to make our presence known. And we will leave this mandate and it will succeed, because I always say you cannot keep doing the same things and expect a different outcome. We have to change something in the state. The whole advance of chieftaincy, is different now. I mean, I was looking at me and him and the Ulomo walk on Saturday, inspecting on the sanitation day, people who had to clean and all that. And we walked all the way from AMA through Tsuru, and then went through Katamanto, and went through Agbogbloshie, and went into the market in Agbogbloshie to talk to the market folks. And then left Agbogbloshie and went to Abosokain, and left Abosokain to Bichevelante, and then closed some shops there, and then continued all the way to Circle to give our last speeches. And that's what I'm talking about. Chieftaincy has evolved from just sitting on the throne, and discussing issues. We have to have a connection, with the people we govern, with the people we rule, and people we lead. So it has become so intentional that we do these things because the Ga state must live for that child that has been born anywhere in the Ga state to thrive. And we must live that legacy. We must live that example. And we will not stay a minute in our homes when the spoil is out there. We have lost our family value systems. It is broken. Che, ele bidon bi leche. People speak anyhow on social media, denigrate people, say all sorts of things, insult the elderly. Chose mo bedon. I can say, I chose bono de shia papa me Nise koe onang ganyo fomo bini afole na chosele ye weku alo shiami no bana ni inapo eteki nono ni eje onuba una nakayega shingwele beke bibio batuina keshonuba mineba mine Tackie. That is why you and I have to make those movies. That is why you and I have to change the narrative and make sure that something changes. So you have come here for a purpose. In fact, you have come here to renovate the house in Ecumenical, you and us. And you've also come here because Charterhouse must move to a new dimension. The grand story must be told. Who is King Tackie first? In 1817, he was born. 1826, there was a Katamanso War. In 1862, he was installed as Ga Mantse, king of the whole of Gadange. He established all these structures that you see right now. 1902, he passed. What is the story? Why Victoria invited him to England and he was crowned king over the Gadange state. These are the stories Charterhouse should be doing. So 2025, this is a new direction from this house. You should be looking forward to develop this story because I know that Wesley Snipes sent people to us to actually develop this story. But I think that it should be coming from a brother of ours, from Africa. So today you have 2 assignments, and we'll get there at all costs. There you are, doing.